All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today, look at this. I've got something nice. Of course, when it's a black box with a bear, it's gonna be a nice one because I like Shirogorov. I mean, they're not perfect, but who is perfect? So let's go ahead and check its content. But first, you know what? You can check out fablades.com. Check out this button here which says subscribe. If it doesn't, maybe you can leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this fella. You can also check out at Fablades on Instagram. See what is going on. Inside this box is going on this certificate of authenticity. There is a classic microfiber cloth, the box you saw. And yeah, you got this beautiful F95T in the flesh. And this guy is gonna have like a 10, a little bit more, like 10 centimeters cutting edge, but this is F95, so look at that. It means that it's gonna have a 95 millimeters long blade. So the handle is gonna be 12 and a half overall. This fella, look at this, 22 centimeters, so it's a full-size knife. For example, this compares pretty well up to the Sebenza 21 small and large from Chris Reeve Knives. That's a very interesting trio right there. And look at this, I got a couple of slotted ones just to show you. Another kind of, you got Sharp by Design, and you got some from Cody Utzler, right over there. And I liked also to show you another couple here from Shiro also. So something that you don't really see that often. This is the Neon 3D bronze, and this is the seashell, guys. This is a custom, and like just to complete the picture, we should do also something like this: production, custom division, and full custom. So you get to see the three tiers for Shirogorov, and just I don't want to get you bored, but I want to show you these two bad boys right over here. You got a Lambert, something a little bit more colorful, and you got Lavial right over here, just to complete the picture and show you how big this size, and I also like to show off a little bit of the knives that I got in the collection, because some of you guys love that part and some other you guys don't really, but so I'm trying to do a little bit of both. Anyways, here we have 95 Turtle. This is the new generation, of course, with the back spacer and all the new and improved features of this fantastic one. It's a classic. It's an icon. It's the F95T, 95 millimeters for this titanium frame lock. The scales are done like this. So it's kind of like a lightly scratched surface by kind of satin. It's very interesting, and then you get a very cool contrast with the slots milled and blasted to create this beautiful pattern going on the show side scale. You got bear logo right at the heel. Classic look, of course. On the back, you have the pattern that goes on. I love especially this little detail that continues from the lock bar. That's pretty cool. Hidden pocket clip screw with some pretty cool milling going on as well. Very nice and functional. You get some cutout externally done for the lock bar. You get some pretty cool lines here. I mean, this is a classic. This is the latest iteration of the F95T. It gets a pivot screw that is locked in. Yeah, this is keyed in. So this side is blind, so there's no more need to swear when you find a Loctited pivot. So that's going to be pretty easy to undo, as well as the body screw. Amazing. There's a little slotted area on the Chicago screw, so it's just keyed in as well. So pretty nice. They can do like a blind on the side, and just with the right tool. I mean, you can do a screwdriver, but probably with the Shiro tool is going to be better. Anyways, that's a pretty cool improvement. Of course, you get this nicely geared up backspacer, which is protruding at the end and chamfered and flush on this side at the beginning. That's a pretty neat trick to also expose a little bit more the lanyard loop option right over there. Blade absolutely centered, super safe, protected by the the backspace, you get some internal skeletonization going on, internal chamfering. You have some very nice internal milling, I have to say. This, you can check some maintenance video to see what is going on in this inside of these scales, and yeah, something pretty cool is going on. You have stainless steel lock face insert, which is screwed in from the outside. It has an over travel lock bar stabilizer, so you're not gonna be able to overextend anything on this one, and you get one of the nicest flipper tabs in the industry, in my opinion, because you can do a light switch like crazy, because the jimping is just a hook with your finger, and then you can, you see, it's enough like rounded, which you can deploy reliably with a push button. I prefer the light switch, is just faster, and I just love it. Simple construction, I was saying. The screws are pretty much not protruding, kind of flush. You get, in this case, a nice detent ball ramp. Some people might say it's not needed. In this case, like that, you just do this, right? So you get to this point. So, like, let's say it starts like from this point, and at this point is completely on the tang of the blade and can just go down. So it's going to be right over here. So you still have some room with your thumb just to lock this guy in and just do this. That's pretty nice. But it's another addition. So you have, of course, the clip is not reversible. It's just going to stay here, nicely hidden pocket screw right over there. You have a classic blade at this point, because this is a gorgeous profile for this. And the jimping also, it's very nice looking. It's more functional, I would say, than the one on the F3NS, but it's nicer with this little slot over here. You get the swedge, and from this angle you get to see how the tip of the blade with the diamond thing coming out nicely looks. So that's very good. You get this classic, again, this is a classic finish for the Shiro stonewashed M390 steel. It's pretty sterile on the show side, not so much on the lock side. You just get that. Pretty cool work around the flipper tab. Look at that. The blade stock is going to be 3.4 millimeters, and the thickness behind the edge of this fell is going to be 25. So it's a nice slicer with this flat grind right over here. Also, what is pretty cool, guys, is this sound. Oof, 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 oof. Am I biased that I? Oops! Don't cut the camera. Am I biased that I like this sound so much? Like, I mean, it's gorgeous. Very rich, percussive, it's piercing. I love it. And when you close it, nice and tinky. Let's see how much is this guy gonna do on the scale. Boom. You got 134 grams, which translates into 473 ounces. So it's all right for a full-size knife. It's okay. Because also this guy feels great in the hand. Zero hot spots. Fantastic. It's solid. You can easily do like a reverse grip. It's gonna feel great in the hand. I mean, I don't really see any issues on this one. Probably the price, yeah, this is gonna be 1100 something, 1150 US. So not cheap, yeah, not cheap at all. It's made in Russia. It's still a production knife, and it's still one of the best in my opinion. Very expensive, of course. This guy runs on multi-row bearing system. These are ball bearings. All right, in the case of the F95 Antique, for example, there's gonna be roller bearing, like this is the logo. And in the case, of course, of the full custom, in this case, you're gonna get, where is it? Right over there, another logo for the double row roller. So you get multi-row MRBS in this case, which are working just fine. You see, that's the detent ball ramp. Just gorgeously done. You see, look at this. Look at this. Very, oops, that was my fault. Just very easy. Just very smooth. No lock stick, no blade plate. This thing is rock solid, guys. I simply love it. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.